What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Jackson. Let us go.
At last! Someone in this foppish little city I can have a decent conversation with. Come on over. Have a minute with your friend Grace. I've been poking around town, collecting gossip from all these fine lords and ladies. I might stay a while. There's a lot of coin changing hands around here, let me tell you. This town is much older than it looks. Believe it or not, it was the bleeding Roman legions that first made it into a proper village. But it soon became a trading hub for all sorts. The crossroads of Aeternum. And so it was. People coming from all over to buy and sell, and the gold in the town's coffers piled up. The trade barons ran the place for profit. No kings, no queens, and no messing. Each of the town's factions had its own enforcers. And for a while, that seemed to work. But it was only a matter of time until vice and greed turned to violence. Fighting broke out in the streets, and the whole town burned down. But coin has a way of fixing things fast. Out of the ashes, the town of Oxborough came to life. The trade barons built it back, bigger, stronger, and more profitable than ever. And word is it's been smooth sailing ever since. Even when the corruption spread across the land centuries ago, Oxborough was still sitting pretty. These days, coin's flowing like never before, but the trade barons hoard their wealth from the shadows. It may be tricky, but there's a fortune to be made here, and Grace O'Malley won't be leaving until she gets her share. So now you know what I've been up to. What about you? I see that fancy new staff you're toting around. What do you plan to do with that? I thought enough red-eyed rotters on the beach. If you get in a jam, I've got your back. But I'm not enlisting in that crusade. These fine folks seem to think they haven't a problem in the world beyond a shortage of herbs. You might try the constable. That's the one. She's a former Roman legionnaire. And you didn't hear it from me, but I hear her husband's gone missing. She might listen.
Hello, my busy friend. The signs are good today. I feel quite certain today's the day Centurion Mesha will finally return home. Corrupted? That's preposterous. He's battled the demon hordes more times across the centuries than I can count. Besides, I would have seen the signs. I've heard the reports, of course. Corrupted in some isolated spots in North Everfall. But they're not massing for an attack. All the signs are good. Now you sound like my husband, always skeptical. He'll return soon. For now, try Captain Dubois. Perhaps he can spare some soldiers for you.
A fine day to you, traveler. I trust your meeting with the constable was mutually beneficial. Was there anything I can offer you to support your interests? Oh, well, I've heard the reports, and I salute your courage in battling the Crimson Menace. That staff appears to be a formidable weapon. Unfortunately, I cannot send soldiers to join you on your mission. Every available guardsman is deployed now in an effort to combat the current crisis. Why, you haven't heard? Impossible! There's a devastating shortage of herbs. Many of our wealthier citizens depend on such herbs for happiness and health. The herbalist who normally caters to our city is named Ao, but he hasn't made an appearance in months. We've sent search parties. For Oxborough, it is a crisis of the highest order. So by all means, your campaign gets my full moral support. But do look out for how. Good luck!
Who are you? You have a dangerous look about you. If you think I'll be easy prey, you're sadly mistaken. Go ahead, make your move.
Out here, that's a critical trait. Lest you wind up corrupted or lost. And don't try to tell me a settlement would be safer. I'll not be trusting my fate to some bumbling constable. I am, or at least I was. The keep up the road, Stonereach, was my home, until these swine-loving soldiers showed up.
Who are you? You have a dangerous look about you.
Out here. And don't try to tell me a settlement would be safer. I am, or at least I was. The keep up the road, Stonereach, was my home, until these swine-loving soldiers showed up. Don't recognize their banners. I don't know who they are or why they're here, but I want them out. A mercenary, are you? I knew it. Fine. Go to the keep and learn what you can. Feel free to leave none alive. They've got a camp to the west, too. I'm headed to scout that out. Meet me there when you've dealt with these louts.
Do you see this? Or are you just going to walk on by like everyone else? Huh, these roads are supposed to be safe. What dark times these must be for people to just turn away from a poor innocent merchant who's been waylaid by rabid wolves. Oh no, the wolves were vicious and slobbery, but they didn't get any of the good stuff. I just need someone to help ride my cart. Do I look like a lumberjack? Or some muscle-bound warrior who can lift a heavy weight with their pinky finger? I need help here. Finally, someone with a heart. Help me out here and I'll see you richly rewarded in Oxborough. I've got friends there in high places, I do.
These foul corrupted will suffer as I have. I'm sure they can still feel pain. I'm sure they can howl with anguish. So, Lee told you about Audrey. Yes, this is for her. She was killed in her own home and never came back. I don't know why this happened. Only that it forever changed the trajectory of my life. I searched for weeks. But she never returned to me, and no one could find any trace of her. Defeating the corrupted that did this to her won't bring her back, but I don't care. I want those monsters to feel even a sliver of my pain.
The destiny of this island is already decided. Do you not see it? The weak shall succumb, and the strong shall prevail. Raise your fist against the crimson storm, but it is a force of nature and destiny. Join the tempest and be the storm.
So, the lieutenants have been defeated. Good. They deserve much worse. But this will suffice for now. What are you holding? Could it be... I thought the locket was lost forever. Thank you for finding it. Oh, my Audrey. Oh, that locket reminds me of happier days. Days when we would go to Meadow Lake Fishery to gather her favorite flowers and watch the sun set across the water. No, it is too painful. But if you find yourself heading in the direction of Meadow Lake Fishery, perhaps you could gather a bouquet for her. No matter where she is, what became of her, I think Audrey would like that.
fellow ponderer of perpetual mysteries, and an accomplished one at that. Yes, I know about you. You are here to face the trial for the rank of Scrivener? You have arrived at the perfect moment. I am ready to test my new psychokinetic absorber. Did you know that some of the lost still possess small traces of their souls? Yes, we just proved the hypothesis by examining one of our lost captives. Find Geist Malachor. He was quite formidable in life, so be wary. Use the psychokinetic absorber and strike him down. You'll see. Ah, at last! Yes, yes, you see? There are traces of Malachor's soul in here. This could change everything. This device will surely cause a revolution in our studies of the lost. All right, yes, you have done well. And I am pleased to promote you to the rank of Scrivener. Great! Well, now I must study these results. The work never ends, my friend.
Well then, another fox finds the den. I expect to see your name on many papers these days. Care to bolster that reputation of yours some more? I also have equipment available, should you find the need.
You dealt that laughing bastard a thrashing. Well done. The wolves finally met a more vicious wolf. This doesn't mean I trust you, by the way, but I can't argue with your results. Did you learn why they're here? Let's see. Varangians, eh? Never heard of them. Not much to work with here, but I didn't expect much anyways. Backup plan. I'll surround the keep with enough traps so those bastards regret they ever came here.
Your willingness to help a stranger has taught me much. It's not just about hating the corrupted. It's about loving the living while you can. You have been a balm to my weary heart. But I need some time alone. Lee must be worried sick by now. You can go put his mind at ease. Not today. But perhaps tomorrow. Or the day after that. You needn't worry about me. You've done enough, and I promise not to forget your kindness.
You're back. You must have done something incredible to soothe the tempest in Tikla's heart. Losing Audrey nearly destroyed her. I felt so damn helpless watching it happen. Thank you. Because of you, I didn't lose another friend.
I can't believe it. Is it really them? Herbs and spices for everyone! Hero House to the rescue!
I can't believe it. Oxborough survives its greatest threat yet.
I told you these people are something else. Got their heads in the clouds. I've never met a herbalist as popular as your Mr. Howe. But maybe they weren't picking the right herbs. You and I know the truth, don't we? Herbalist Howe may get all the glory, but you're the one who did the work. You're the real hero. Nah, you'd be a fool if you did. Flying your flag everywhere is just an invitation for trouble. You and the old codger are more my sort of people.
Howe made it back, and with all his goods intact. This is marvelous. One less thing to worry about. I feel confident this will sort itself out. Howe's return is such an auspicious occasion. I must believe that Centurion Mesha will return very soon now.